Welcome to an episode of the Los Primos del Este pod. We are live from Santa Monica with
Los Primos del Este.
Yes, sir. Man, didn't even plan that. That was sick. We got Wes in the building. Do you want to introduce themselves individually?
Eric, toco el bajo quinto y el requinto de la agrupación Los Primos del Este.
Juan Luis Hernández, acordeonista de Los Primos del Este.
David Telles, saxofonista de Los Primos del Este.
Y Alejandro Telles, baterista de Los Primos del Este.
Y Ariel López, bajista y segunda voz de Los Primos del Este.
Y Giovanni Flores, vocalista de Los Primos.
Thank you guys for pulling up and making this happen.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for having us.
It's been a crazy day, to say the least.
All over the place. We're somewhere in Santa Monica. So how'd you guys come together as a group?
Well, I'm gonna let my boy answer that real quick. He has the cleanest story.
Okay. He's the one that's practiced?
Yeah.
So back like in 2018 is when we met, like 2017?
2017.
Like 2017 we met. They had another group going on. I had another group going on que se llamaba Los Primos Sin Rumbo. We needed a singer because me and my cousin, we didn't sing. So we contacted him. And yeah, I mean, a week later, he was in our group and we just started forming something together.
Started jamming out.
Just jamming out. We didn't even really think of like
Starting a group, yeah.
Starting a group was just hanging out.
Oh, you guys just did it for fun?
Yeah.
And
it was
then-
kind of like for fun. But eventually with time, yeah, it did obviously get a little serious. We're like, okay, well, I think, we started posting videos on Facebook and all that. Back in the day, obviously, Facebook was what we used to post and stuff. And a lot of people would react good. We'd get like 5 comments, 6 comments. And, back in the day, you wouldn't even see a comment or two or even anybody like yourself. Yeah. So to us, that was something to drive forward and be like, okay, what, let's continue.
So once you guys saw the reaction from people listening to your stuff, you said, oh, we can actually do this.
Yeah. When I see people like reacting to like our videos, even when we weren't even like that good, I was like, okay, well, let's just try it out.
Yeah. Okay. What about you guys?
I mean, same thing. I think it was one of those things where like you would see the people react to it, and you got back then it was covers, back then Virlan Garcia was popping, Omar Ruiz, and that's someone people we look up to. So I still remember uploading little videos on Facebook here and there, 500 views, 1,000 views, 20 comments, and for us, from where we're from, for that it was like, oh wow, people are watching,
Yeah.
So that kind of gave us the motivation and inspiration to just keep pushing forward.
Gotcha.
But back then, you had a different idea. It was more for fun, but when we saw it was getting serious and we could actually have potential, we were just like, let's keep going.
But there was never a plan.
There was never a plan?
I think that plan kind of just built itself during,
Okay, organically.
Like in the process, right?
Okay, gotcha. But at no point you guys were like, I want to be
because when
in music.
I first met him, he was like, yeah, we can, let's fuck around. He said that. I remember he was telling me, I was trying to form a group. He was like, let's fuck around. I was like, okay, we'll see what happens.
I didn't think I was going to take that as a career route, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at the time, you were 15?
I was like,
15, 16. I was like 17.
14.
Okay.
We were still in school. We had different lives.
So were you guys performing like at parties or at venues?
Not really until like
parties. Not until like a year later.
Yeah.
It's when like all the little nightclubs from where we're at. We were staying busy every weekend.
It was crazy. And I remember our first little like evento. It was like at a party somewhere. Like
it was a family party.
Bro. And it was
4 hours.
Those are the best.
4 hours,
man.
4 hours, and we didn't even know 4 hours was worth of songs.
You remember
so what you guys do then?
We looped a couple songs. Like
4 hours.
We do what we want to do, man. We got
OG song, like your songs?
No, we didn't have none of our songs.
Okay.
No, just covers. So we just kind of had to wing it.
Okay.
Cumbias and remember at break time, we had our little break. We'd go back to the van like, hey, what song's next? What we gotta do next? Like,
there was a lot of pressure back then, bro. It was crazy.
So who'd you guys grow up listening to?
Go ahead.
Pues yo creo que what I grew up listening to be honest. It's not that. And mainly like my dad, like he would listen to Los Cardenales, Los Invasores, like that type of music.
Okay.
I really wasn't into that type of music.
Gotcha.
I like, more like rap, hip hop, rock, inclusive rock. I was really heavy into rock, but I never looked into that, to be honest. But I think
this dude actually started off with a electric guitar, if anything. So I think he liked a lot of more like rock and stuff like that.
Okay.
My dad at one time was like, "Ya toca música de verdad. Deja tocar esas mamadas." Me dijo, because I was playing rock, and I was like, "Okay, I'll give it a try." Okay.
Okay.
And you guys are from North Carolina, right?
North Carolina, yeah.
So what's the scene like out there? Like, is there a lot of grupos or not?
There is actually, bro. There's. I'll consider it to be a lot of groups.
There's a lot of talent.
A lot of talent.
It's
bro.
just
it's one of those.
It's just hard out there, man. Honestly, like to kind of grow. A lot of people se cierran en su mundo, right? Being out there sometimes because it's not. You can't. Okay, here's the thing. There's not much of opportunity out there, but I don't like to say that either because obviously you can see if you want it, you're gonna go get it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a little tough because over there is a place where you want to go and retire, where you just want to go and be in a peaceful place.
Yeah.
Now, you know, LA and stuff out here, you're around people all the time. You know, all the houses are together.
Yeah.
You know, regardless, you're gonna meet people and be around people. Over there, you can have a little more solitude and stuff like that. But it is a little different.
I would say too, the thing about North Carolina is like, you think of Cali, LA, you think of fast paced, nonstop moving. Over there, it's like everything's so spread out, you know?
Okay.
And it's one of those states that there's a lot of talent, bro, but it's hard to get out from the small cities to the bigger cities. And then, you know,
everything's far too, like the big cities. Like, you know, if you want to go have fun at a bar,
2 hours away.
Bar hopping, you gotta drive an hour.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like just to get anywhere is like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like just straight forest, highway stuff, type stuff.
So how were you guys discovered then?
Oh,
go ahead.
I think I can give you a timeline. So
Okay.
around the time of 2019, we uploaded a song called Quiero Ser, you know?
Yeah.
But it wasn't until our manager, Javi, he kind of reached out through IG. He was like, hey, I like what y'all got, you know, what's going on. And like I said, we were young, we were just like, oh, we got hit up by someone in Cali, bro, you know? We talked to him, you know, chopped it up. And then that's kind of like when he's like, all right, come over here, you know? And that was a big leap for us because up until that time, I had never really left the state of North Carolina. Here and there, you know, close by. But that first initial step to go from NC to Cali was like, all right, this is definitely going somewhere. Someone reached out to us. And it was scary, bro. You got to think about it. We had never even met the guy in person, you know? And somebody called us, hey, let's do something. And we just jumped at it, bro. We went at it and we met him in person. We met the team. And it was just like, all right, let's see where this can go. And thank God, bro, we've been grinding for years and where we're at today, you know? So it was definitely worth the risk.
I ain't gonna be able to work tomorrow.
And he's been your manager ever since.
Yeah, ever since, bro.
Damn. What do you guys think about Cali?
Beautiful. I mean, you gotta love, you know, being out here. It's
my hometown.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's hometown.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Culver City.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
But you
gotta love LA, man. You gotta love California. It's where you chase your dreams. It's where everything's at, to be honest. So can't hate it. You gotta love it.
Yeah. How'd you end up out there?
My parents. I was only like 2 years old when they took me
asked that
from here.
How'd you guys end up all the way down there?
Pretty much, my mom just popped me out here and they took me to Michigan, then North Carolina, then Mexico for a couple of years. Then we came back to North Carolina. That's when I met these fools.
Yeah. Is a plan to all come out here eventually?
Yeah, honestly, I think it got to like after a certain point where like, you know, honestly, our dreams are gonna be more out there than over here. I feel, you know, like we're gonna have more of an opportunity to succeed out there, you know. So that like you said, that was like a leap for us to come down here. So honestly, yeah, that was a goal, man. That was and it was an accomplishment at one point, you know.
What's it like going back home?
I personally,
as you guys,
when I get back home, man, I like to kind of have that peace of mind, just hang out, you know, with the family, whatever. Just enjoy the time while you're out there. But it does feel super different, man. Whenever I come out here, I'm on work mode. I'm going. I'm ready to do what I have to do. When you go back home, it's a little more chill. You know, you just want to get some rest.
Yeah.
We're still working though. We're still working, recording,
definitely
but
working.
we got more time to our family and stuff. Yeah.
Out there though, have you guys reached that like that where people recognize you when you're just like out and about trying to?
For sure. Yeah. I feel like now we used to go out like however we want to, like dressed and stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, I used to do tires and stuff, man, and I would go out beat, you know, dirty clothes and everything. Sometimes people would ask for a picture even then. So I'd be like, oh damn. And it got to the point where I was like, I need to go out, you know, at least with some good clothes now or something. Because if they catch me slipping over here, I'm looking all beat. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I need to. So yeah, sometimes I do catch us at the mall, sometime here and there.
Right.
Like anywhere. You know?
Back then I used to work in construction, so I had my whole suit, you know, helmet and everything.
But
some
playing,
other
music.
coworker came, hey, you hear from Los Primos? I was like,
got me.
It's pretty cool, man. I like it.
But I mean,
it's one of those things that come with like being out there and being a quote unquote entertainer and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he said, you know, we used to do tires, and when I would work, I mean, there were people pull up, hey, you look familiar, and I'm like, yeah, no, I do music, and they would like Google it. Oh, And I actually had one time someone actually Google us up. Like I was at work.
In front of you.
They literally Googled it as they passed by, and my homeboy was like, "Hey, someone said they recognize you," and he searched up Los Primos on Google, and he was like, "Yeah, I know that guy." I was like,
while we was at work,
you know, it was crazy, man. It just shows that like people do support back home. There's a lot of love for us,
for sure,
and they just want to be able to connect with you, you know, on a personal level. Because I feel like that's something a lot of artists forget. You know, connect with your peoples. You know, always go back home. If someone wants a picture, just do it, bro. Because that same person is gonna go listen to your music. You know, it's always about keeping the people in mind and just always trying to get back as much as you can.
Okay. You also did the tires?
Yeah, I was actually working with him.
Oh, together?
Well, my family's always done tires. We've been in the tire business. I mean, still are. My brother does tires to this day. So that was always the family business. But whenever I met him, he didn't really have a job when we were younger, right? So he didn't have a job or anything. And I was like, hey, come try the shop.
He put me on it. He was like, let's go. And then cool thing about it was his brother was very understanding about what we had going on. So like,
he knew we were chasing the dream.
Yeah, you know, we would pull up late to work. Right. He'd be like, oh, it's cool. Just, you know, hustle hard.
I mean, he'd get mad sometimes.
Yeah, you know, it's like big brother stuff, you know, but I think the hustling mindset that I have now has a lot to do with him. Because I'll admit, I'm a very lazy person, you know, like naturally. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm lazy, bro. Like, I won't turn off the light if I don't have to, you know?
Okay.
But definitely when I met Gio and his brother, it was more like, hey, you know, like just grind, bro, grind. And that kind of put me into this mindset where like, if I'm not working, bro, I just get anxious. I got to be doing something. And I think all of us can agree, you know, that we just want to be doing something. That's why I like coming to Cali because you're always moving, you're always doing something. Back home, it's so chill, bro. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you're like,
you feel stagnant.
Like just wasting time.
It's easy to like fall back and just chill.
Sure. Yeah, and it's one of those things, you know, when you go home, you're home. You know, that's the vibe. But thankfully, I have a good team that always reminds me to keep it up, you know, vice versa. But yeah, bro, it's been a crazy ride so far.
Where do you guys record at home?
So my boy right here, he has his own studios. This is New Limit Music. I'm sure a lot of people will know of him. Okay. They might be watching this if they are. He's recorded a lot of hits for Los del Limit. Who else, bro? You done a lot.
Go ahead, Mike.
All right. Los del Limit. That. There's a lot of artists like that been out there mostly during COVID times.
Okay.
Like even with the COVID going on and everything, I was like, vengan a grabar ustedes, pero nomás los que van a grabar.
Yeah.
So I was like still working during COVID days, pero muchas de esas canciones fueron como que se escucharon. O sea, muchos artistas como like David Santos.
Yeah.
Other artists for like another label and things. Like I was working already with big labels, like from my home.
Yeah.
Era lo que se podía hacer.
At your house.
Yeah, at my house.
And just
home studio. But he has a good setup, man.
Hey, no, we started from the bottom. They've been there since the beginning.
He's actually the one who recorded Quiero Ser. Like the original audio.
Yeah.
It was all at his house.
It was a little room that it was not. It was not meant to record. And here my boy David starts spreading the word. Allí loco. It's like, no, él sabe grabar. Y yo no sabía lo que estaba haciendo. So, like everything connects. At the end of the day, o sea, todo se fue conectando. Y al final, ahorita en estos momentos, pues estamos trabajando juntos.
Yeah. That's dope.
Gio, you can explain that.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, he's been there since the jump, to be honest.
Okay. So is he the audio engineer too, or?
So yeah, he's literally the one when we're at shows. He does the engineering sometimes at the shows.
Yeah.
I mean, we need help sometimes. I mean, at this point in our career, because the shows are getting a little bit more better, gracias a Dios. So we need more of a team.
Yeah.
So eventually he's gonna not have to do that, but you know, he's a man of all talents. So he's done our engineering. He's done our. Even recorded No Es Mentira, you know, my boy right here does the sax on it.
Okay.
So Bohema, you know, they've recorded a lot of his, man. So they're very talented.
Are you guys on tour right now? Are you guys gonna go on tour soon?
Currently we are working on a legit tour. We are kind of in the process of almost beginning it.
Yeah.
But it pretty much is about to start, man.
Stay tuned, PD 2K24, 50 states, Europe, Mexico, Chinatown, everything.
You brought up No Es Mentira, and that was the Norteña version. Really was the one that like kind of took off for you.
Yeah, so that song was the one that really blew up for sure. And originally that song was recorded serreño with guitars.
Yeah.
So whenever we had that idea, he had that idea to just kind of come up and be like, let's do the song, but norteño.
Okay.
And after that, bro, we put up with him and we're like, hey, because they already had a norteño group. So they already know how to play that type of music. We don't. We never really played that type of music.
Right.
Exactly. So we put up on them. They agreed to work on it. And that was it, bro. It was history after that.
Okay. Give me your dream collabs. What do you want to work with? Yeah.
For
Give
sure.
me some names.
We had one earlier. Frontera gotta be one.
Okay.
Remy, had a good one.
Remy Valenzuela.
Remy, that'd be a very good collab. Okay. And ¿quién más? Julián Alvarez. I mean, these people that are very well known. I feel like it'd be best to do something with them, man. I feel like we got a shot in trying to show them what we got, and if they like it, I feel like it can be a hit. You know, potential hit.
Anyone you guys are working with right now that people don't know about yet? Like it's
we do have some people we're working with right now
that you can say.
La Energía Norteña.
La Energía, that's one group we're working with, and ya pues está hecha la canción. Just waiting on his vocals and stuff. Pero that's something that we're working on. And we do have a lot of more other collabs that are in the works, but I don't think I can say just because it's not 100% confirmed.
You know, it's gotta wait on the
for sure.
You guys will definitely be surprised at the things coming.
And you guys have a song dropping, right? Like
so ahorita we got a song dropping the 25th. Se llama Baby. I hope you guys like it whenever it comes out. It's with El Oficial Alex. And it's one of his composiciones.
Okay,
for sure.
Do you guys want to play now?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's run it up. Plebada, se llama Baby. Y I was gonna say para que lo esperen, pero it should be out by the time you guys see this. So, se llama Baby. I hope you guys like it. Dice. Márcale mi compa Pi. Baby, me enamoré cuando yo te vi. Y tú bien sabes que te quiero a ti. Voy a quedarme hasta el fin. Baby, me enamoré cuando yo te vi. Y tú bien sabes que te quiero a ti. Voy a quedarme hasta el fin. Baby, esto que siento ya no se me va. Mi corazón dice que quiere más. No sé qué hacer, regresa ya. ¿Y ahora qué voy a hacer? Sin ti, mi amor, no puedo más. Ya, déjame amarte, mi niña. No sé qué voy a hacer sin ti, mi amor, quiero llorar. Ya, déjame amarte, mi niña. Ahí quedó, se llama Baby. Baby, me enamoré cuando yo te vi. Y tú bien sabes que te quiero a ti. Voy a quedarme hasta el fin. Baby, esto que siento ya no se me va. Mi corazón dice que quiere más. No sé qué hacer, regresa ya. ¿Y ahora qué voy a hacer? Sin ti, mi amor, no puedo más. Ya, déjame amarte, mi niña. No sé qué voy a hacer sin ti, mi amor, quiero llorar. Ya, déjame amarte, mi niña. Así suena, se llama Baby Plebada. Chao.
We obviously got that beforehand, and I'd already listened to it. I thought that shit was a banger.
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Out the 25th, you guys will already have this by the time this comes out.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
I know it was a little
It's all good. It's all good. You gotta make it happen.
Regardless.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming through, guys. That's La Familia episode 142. Los Primos del Este.
Muchas gracias, La Familia. Los Primos del Este. Gracias.